Hi, I'm Jalpa Vithalani and I'm the creative director of Cosmic Heart Gallery in Mumbai. It's a pleasure to present Cars in the Night by the renowned photographer Gerardo Con from Argentina. Even though the streets are deserted and life may seem amiss, it's a good time for inner reflection and a mysterious spiritual journey with ourselves. The parked cars are symbolic of having been forced to park ourselves in some sort of timeless limbo. A vehicle usually represents movement, but here it represents stillness and harmony, and it's very important that each of us holds both these frequencies at this time. Having said that, our romance for Buenos Aires, the so-called Paris of South America, continues. And for car lovers, the models featured of the Torino, the Dodge, Rambler, the Chevy, Chevrolet, among others, of the late 60s and 70s will be a complete treat. It might be worth mentioning that in all cases, the vehicles were manufactured in Argentina, a country that has always had an important automotive industry. And even though these were not necessarily the cars that the artist dreamt of as a kid, those were more like the Porsches and the Ferraris, they certainly all marked his youth. What's also interesting is that he has captured beautiful archaeological neighborhoods of Buenos Aires. This exhibition is in collaboration with the Consulate General of the Argentine Republic in Mumbai. It's wonderful to be on Niche Radio with Gerardo Con. Gerardo, welcome on Niche Radio. Please tell us a little bit about how you were introduced to photography by your father at such an early age and your first camera.
Thank you for this interview and for appreciating my work. Regarding your question about how I was introduced to photography by my father, let me tell you, I'm an only child and my parents were always very busy with their work. So maybe my father, who liked photography, thought it was good to give me a camera, a tiny Kodak Instamatic, extremely popular at that time. In addition, he was a subscriber to the National Geographic magazine from the United States, through which I could immerse myself into the dazzling world of photography. Consequently, my interest in the subject grew. My father taught me the basics with his old Agfa Colorflex camera, and when I reached 14, my greatest desire was to have a reflex camera. That finally happened during a trip to Asia, days before my 15th birthday in Singapore, a city that, along with Hong Kong, was famous for the possibility of getting cameras from the best Japanese brands at attractive prices. I decided on a Minolta SRT 101, which at that time was one of the most popular cameras in the world and immediately became my most prized possession.
Thank you everyone for tuning in, and don't miss the virtual exhibition Cars in the Night by Argentine photographer Gerardo Con on www.cosmicheartgallery.info.